Previously on Fortnite Follies, Marathon of Doom.
That's my auto
Okay.
thing. I need more weapons. Whoa.
Okay.
Actually, while I'm doing this, I'll probably heal.
Okay.
Let me just do this.
Alrighty. Collect weapons from eliminated opponents. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that would be pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But, you know what? I'm not that worried about it right now. Get this medkit, applied. Hahaha.
There's one more guy left, I think. There's like a heavy fight back. Okay, there you go. Oh, what? How do I get your teammate down here?
Eliminate opponents with the Striker AR. Nice.
Wait, what?
Deploying to the island. So, my mission is to steal Dr. Doom's supplies. Have I really lost so much of your trust that you can only send me on these pathetic fetch quests? Fine, I was expecting more from all these upgrades, but I guess I should work on rebuilding your trust in me. Making final approach to the raft. It's interesting that you believe one of these chests to be within a prison, at least so I should still get to see some action, whether that's the main point of my mission or not. Of course I would find it unchallenged, because why not?
So, find anything interesting in there? Maybe something shipping manifest shaped? If Doom's building new armor, he has to be sending those armor materials to himself. If those shipments have a paper trail, Doom, that's one less thing for Hope to worry about. I've been there. Leading reality's fearless defenders really weighs on a person. She's got a whole army of people on her side. Some of them are even Avengers. She's ready for this. She just needs to go for it. And maybe get some more future-seeing FaceTime with that prophetic water ghost friend of hers. You know, back in my day, we did this kind of thing with nothing but a banana and what I think was maybe an angry snow globe? Things change.
An angry snow globe, you say? You amuse me, Captain. So, I completed the quest to open a Doom chest. Now what? I believe he said he is looking for shipping manifests. That Doom is making himself some new armor, and shipping the materials to himself. Former conversation suspended, high-level threat discovered. Threat neutralized, moving on to next opponent. Opponent neutralized, resuming former conversation. I have to admit, that's clever, but now that searching Doom chests has hit a dead end, now what? Heading across what appears to be a collapsed pipe or tower of some sort. Some sort of woman is shooting at me, but I'm not that worried about it, especially since it's helping me complete an unrelated mission. Upgrading my assault rifle. Wait, what was that again? I'm sorry, but I swore I could have heard you say, eliminate Doom henchmen at a dig site to get a shipping manifest. Wait, I heard right? Well, alright. Thank you. This was what I was after the whole time. Get ready to see 200% of my effort poured into this mission. You won't be disappointed. That, I vow. I'd better really get prepared for this. I'm not so worried about the henchmen, seeing as how V9A1 was able to torture one without consequences. If the henchmen themselves were competent, he wouldn't have managed that. Instead, my worry is running into an enemy looper. You never know the skill level of one until it's too late. Uh-oh. Speaking of enemy loopers, there's one right outside of this building. Engaging self-preservation mode. All effective recovery supplies have been expended. Entering combat mode. You will not keep me cooped up for long. I will blow right through you, or get eliminated trying, dealing a devastating blow in the process. Lock on engaged. Deploying rocket salvo. You think a stair railing will save you? I can just as easily change the firing angle, and you'd be done. So stop fooling yourself. The time of your elimination is at hand. Target eliminated. That wasn't so hard. I'd hardly call that a workout for humans. Anyway, advancing to the next destination. One thing I forgot to check is the location of the nearest dig site. However, given the data that V1D1 presented, I know exactly what a dig site looks like, so they shouldn't be too hard to find. In the meantime, however, I will be entering patrol mode, and keeping my sensor vigilant for any signs of enemy loopers, or the aforementioned dig site, whichever comes first. Searching chests at this campsite. All I seem to be getting here is ammo, and pathetic attempts at replacing my most powerful and versatile weapon. I shall not stand for it. Oops. Sorry General, I mistakenly replaced my big pot mid-application. Now heading to this chest, and investigating its contents. Once again, nothing other than ammo and another subpar replacement of my main weapon. Sorry, but no thanks. I will take this big pot, however. Maybe next time, I won't mistakenly replace it mid-application. Now it's time to move on from this rather disappointing campsite. So that's where one of the closest dig sites is. Very well, beating a path there post-haste. Anyway, the only weapon I can truly upgrade at this point is my assault rifle. Everything else is pretty well at their maximum. There is only one shotgun that's more powerful than the one I currently have. The only two methods of upgrading my shotgun is to defeat Mysterio, or the enemy looper that has already done so, and grab the mythic Sovereign shotgun. I won't even dignify another light bullet weapon as War Machine arsenals equal or superior, because then I would be lying. I mean, what other light bullet weapon can also fire rockets that deal 25 damage per hit? I have access to 8. Outside of the overshield, it would take just those 8 to eliminate the opponent, in the perfect scenario where each and every rocket hit. Not only that, but this weapon also conveniently fits 2 of my proficiencies simultaneously. That has to count for something, right? I'm about to cross this river into the underworld region where the dig site is located. I'm not quite in the part of the river that grants me access to the underworld dash, but that's okay. It seems I was proven wrong halfway through. That too is okay. Nobody, not even a droid, is perfect, are they? Even if I didn't get it, if it's one thing I'm grateful for, it's that my demotion to Super Battle Droid doesn't affect my waterproofing. I'm now on site, just say the word, and the battle shall commence. In the meantime, I will hide behind this tombstone. Elimination order received, commencing the attack. Firing the rocket salvos. Bring it on. You're facing an SDA Super Battle Droid that was once an ODA Ultra Battle Droid. Even with the best training Dr. Doom bothered to give you, you can't even hold a candle to my programmed battle prowess. Keep it up. You may even scratch my paint, you blind peons. Or, look at that, there's only one of you still strong enough to even stand. Oops. And I have once again proven myself wrong. This time, however, in the best way. Shipping manifest secured. Now what? All right, Captain, take your time on the analysis. I'm a patient droid. While you do that, I'll handle this nosy looper who wants to butt in. Did you really expect to hit and run? I just received orders to collect your epic weapon. In other words, your time is up. Oh, yeah, now you're taking pot shots at me. Just wait until I get up there. Almost there. There you are. Now, let us tussle, one last time.
Deploying for duty. Destination, Castle Doom. So my mission is to take away some weapons from some fallen opponents. Sounds like something a super droid commander could do. I of course am referring to myself. It's interesting that I can be a super when V2C1 was the only ever first generation droid commander. but I digress. It's not my place to question you, especially when she is your second in command. She's already proven how powerful and ruthless she can be. I would be crushed like a tin can under her boot, to about the same size and shape as a coin. I have now landed. Engaging investigation mode. I would engage patrol mode, but no weapons. Regardless, I will do the best I can, and should I fail, I'm willing to accept whatever punishment you have in store. Either way, let's get on with it. I'm getting closer to Castle Doom. Yes, I landed a little short. I miscalculated the gliding distance I needed to land in the castle courtyard itself. What's that? Stop talking about punishment. Many apologies, General Jester. You know what it's like. After all, you were his third host, and between you and me, you are a good deal nicer. I doubt you were the dominant personality, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. Anyway, I have found my first chest, and not only that, but a combat assault rifle, as well. Searching the ammo box and chest next. Oh, isn't this that hover jet that V9A1 mentioned? Might as well take this for a spin and see if I can master it. Wouldn't be much of a super droid commander if I didn't adapt to the changes, now would I? Hey, isn't that Colonel Muchacho of the 7 Marines? Do you want me to invite him? Understood. I will stand by for now. Advancing to the next destination. First opponent sighted. Am I clear to engage? Roger. Initiating combat mode. Opponent eliminated, but we have a minor problem. They only had ammo, no weapons. Understood. Moving on. So, you're saying you were the dominant personality at first, then the angrier you got at the IO, the stronger he got, and the more he took control. Yeah, that checks out. The rage, the aggression, how much calmer you are now by comparison. I appear to be approaching rescue station. Dora has logged this landmark into the database when she first deployed onto the island. Oh, someone appears to be shooting at me again. That won't do. I'll take care of them. It is my mission, after all. Am I being ganged up on? Oh, isn't that cute? Let's see if swarm tactics will work on me. Shall I take out the first opponent to shoot me first? I think I shall. Switching to the dual micro SMGs. And the deed is done. Now for my next opponent. Oh, are you retreating now? You weren't so scared when my other opponent was shooting at me. Are you only confident in fighting me when I'm distracted by another opponent? Then by all means, leave, you coward. Oh, is that you? I gave you an out, and this is how you repay me. Very well. Let's see how you last. Yes, you'd better take the out, this time. Because if you come back again, you will not survive. And now for you. Where did you go? Because I believe I have a better chance of catching up to you, seeing as how you are trying to escape on foot. Gunshots are registering on my sonar, attempting to pinpoint the distance of the gunshots. Yes, keep firing. Make this job easier for the both of us. Because the more you struggle, and the longer it takes to eliminate you, the more it'll hurt. Trust me, if V9A1 is anything to judge by, then most likely, I have a torture mode too, and I'll employ it, if need be. Did you go to Reckless Railways? I suppose this could be a rather good turn of events. Because if you grab the weapons I need, then I eliminate you, that will be my mission done. Not that I'd be able to take back your elimination if you didn't. But oh well, I'll just have to flip that coin, won't I? Now, where are you? I'm going to patrol this town until I find you, so what's it going to be? The easy way, or the hard way? It appears that you're going to choose the hard way. If I were still in Neo Carnage's employ, I would have been happy that you chose the hard way. But right now, I respect your smart decision. I didn't get the model name of Super Droid Commander for nothing. You'll see that I'm rather efficient at my job. Time for a little aerial reconnaissance. If you are outside in the open, you won't escape my sensor. So if you value your remaining time on the island, you'd better stay inside a house. Now investigating this house for an opponent. I have found weaker dual micro SMGs. Ignoring them. Gathering ammo for my next attack. I hope you realize, though, that you can't remain hidden forever. This little game of hide and seek will end soon. Either with your elimination, or mine. May the best looper win. A hammer pump is unfortunately not within my range of proficiencies. Now applying the mini. I didn't do this before because there was no point. It wouldn't have given me but about 25% shields. At least with these, I can rise up to about 55% shields. So with that being said, I could take 105 damage before it started affecting my system integrity. Oh look, I underestimated how much shields I could gain because I didn't see these slurp barrels behind closed doors. What an unfortunate mistake. For my next opponent, that is. Because now, I can rise up to 3/4 of my shields. And that doesn't doesn't even include the produce boxes I still have yet to open. If I had an advantage before, I have a fighting chance now. It would appear that I have company. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I am now about to gain up to 95% shields. I didn't realize at the time just how much I would underestimate how much shields I would gain here, but I would have it only one other way. 100% shields. I have found one of you at last. Engaging combat mode. Run, 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 as fast as you can. If you can't completely outrun me, however, you're out. So how will you escape a flying opponent? What are you doing? Oh, are you going to fight? Well, come on then, purple beast. Thrill me. Keep trying. You've broken my overshield at this point. Uh-oh. My hover jets ran out. Is that Captain America's shield? Are you going to try to just speedily take me down with that metallic frisbee? Well, you better be careful, because you will leave yourself wide open. And I do like that final bit of desperate bravado before you fall. As I suspected. So now, the spoils of war are mine. I'll be taking this. I don't, however, know if I want to grab two of a similar weapon. I'll take this crown, though. It would look really nice against the golden glow of my chassis. So, I need 3 more epic or better items from eliminated opponents. That shouldn't be too hard with the War Machine's arsenal. The next thing is finding them. There's a chest in the fountain. Ignoring it in favor of the loot my third opponent dropped. So, grabbing Shuri's Black Panther claws. Alright, so how am I going to do this without sacrificing my War Machine's arsenal? Because Gwenpool's dual micro SMGs are right there. I'll replace the Black Panther claws, instead. Temporarily, that is. Oh, someone else wants to fight. Very well, let's rumble. Let's see which is better, a super droid commander with a loadout full of great.
Deploying for duty. Destination. War Machine. Like my successor, V71. I will be rusty from at least months of lack of deployment, but I'll do my best. Checking for enemies. Sometimes, our opponents land first, and make life miserable for gliding units. Fortunately, that's not the case this time. Making final approach to the train station War Machine patrols. Landing successful. Beginning mission. Someone is already here. I will have to play this cautiously for a while. So, let's see if I can find a weapon right quick. I'm not too worried, since I'm one of the units of the Kai Force, or Task Force X. In fact, I just picked up a Sovereign shotgun. This bad boy is a powerful automatic shotgun, so I'd like to see my opponent withstand shots from this. Well, not really. It's just a figure of speech. Fortunately, I didn't have to see it, as they went down after 3 shots. Now continuing on with the mission. So then, where may War Machine be? I am supposed to be meeting him at this train station specifically. If he's a no-show during this phase of the operation, I will not be impressed. I am a Special Forces droid, so I have higher standards to live up to. So if my commanding officer doesn't show up, it makes me think I've been set up. Hey, War Machine, what gives? We're supposed to meet up at this train station. So where are you? Guess I'll just wait here and see. Perchance he may simply be running late. They never usually do. But there's a first time for everything, I suppose. Oh wait, there he is. Up on that bridge up ahead. What was that? A gatekeeper shotgun? I'll be taking that. Before I meet up with War Machine, I'll search the station for more or better supplies. He forced me to wait for a while, so I'll be all too happy to return the favor. While we wait, audience, you already know what Task Force X is, so I won't be so secretive about it. We go by many names. Special Forces Group Kai Force, and Task Force X are all of our aliases. Not that you'd know a thing about any of these names, nor their origin, but from what is listed in my database, it has something to do with a certain event that caused the destruction of a certain place. We have been told that Task Force X is also another name for Suicide Squad, and due to one of the members, that too is an alias. However, our official name is Special Forces Group Kai. Alright, War Machine. We've kept each other waiting long enough, so if it's all the same to you, let's finally meet up and discuss the next phase. You looked at the notes, and Doom's incorporating pieces of Pandora's box into his new armor. That doesn't sound good. If you feel like your gear is the game changer we need, then we'll take your word. and the data from previous units. For it would be an honor to try the gear for myself. Already 3 have used the weapon. 2 to its fullest potential. Those 2 are V9A1 and V8S 2401. The reason the latter gets such a high model serial number is because she's actually a repurposed Ultra Battle Droid. But you could probably tell by her voice, couldn't you? And besides that, she isn't too subtle about her previous role either. I mean, sure, Task Force X isn't exactly top secret anymore. That ship sailed the moment Mardi Jester declassified footage of our efforts during the Imperial War. But the fact still remains that she brags about her former role, opening this ammo box and grabbing some medium rounds in preparation for grabbing an assault rifle in the future, whether it be near or far. I haven't applied a single shield potion, mini or big, have I? Time to rectify this problem. I'm on my way to 50% shield. Now plotting my next move here. I can't do much until I find War Machine's hover jets, so I'll need to get to that first. In order to find that, I would need to find an Avengers, normal, or rare chest. The hotspot for the former is restored reels, but so many loopers will want them that you'll have to land straight there quickly in order to grab them. This may be a next match mission, which I won't have a problem with. I'll just have to go through the rest of this match with low expectations. How is my match going? Slow. But thanks for asking anyway. Moving on with the rest of the match, I may have a chance to eliminate an opponent that has some hover jets, enabling me to make progress on the mission sooner. However, with how many loopers are still on the island, an ever-decreasing number of manageable loopers are left. I know that I said I was part of an elite special forces group, the top tier of the SDA, but even we have our limits. There have been very few instances where the SDA has won a match, even in zero build, in which we've been practicing for years. Couple an already bad record with the fact that I'm rusty, and you've got yourself a recipe for defeat. I think it's about time to leave this train station. Wait, would that actually be a good idea? Or should I just turn back now? I'm going to have to leave soon. In 27 seconds in fact. I may check and see if I can find anything else at this train station. Part of me wonders if War Machine sells his hover jets. He's down here now, so I guess I could see. Just got to get past the luggage trolley, and get over to him. Hey, War Machine. Wait up, I have more business, literally, to discuss with you. I'm going to check if anyone else is nearby right now. They didn't seem to be. So let's talk business, War Machine. Oops, I overshot that. Let's try again. Wait up already. For a human debatably weighed down by heavy armor, you sure are fast. A little disappointing, but not too surprising. Oh well. Thanks anyway, War Machine. I'll do what I can with whatever time I have left. Like I said before, the hover jets are the easiest of his gear to find. This fact was exposed by V10C1 last match. It's the arsenal that will be harder to find. This does not mean to say that it'll be effortless, as I've already searched many chests, but none have given me the aforementioned hover jets. So, while I wait for the moment I get the hover jets or my next combat encounter, I suppose it's time for a little small talk. The reason I didn't list Suicide Squad as one of the aliases of Special Forces Group high among the main list of aliases is because that is Jester's least favorite alias. I mean, why? Besides making your opponent underestimate your special forces, would you name it the Suicide Squad? Why not just go with a codename that makes the group sound mysterious? Then your opponent won't know what to expect from your special forces group. But, because of Raven, we're probably a laughing stock anyway, so I guess that checks out. Regardless, I have made it to the top of this tower, investigating the building for anything of interest. Nothing of interest was found, just an ammo box, which is useful, but there's no chance that War Machine's hover jets are in it, so I'll be moving on from here, leaving the tower, and advancing to the next destination, again, until the next combat encounter or the moment I find the hover jets. I believe some more small talk is in order. I'm just glad to be deployed to the island again in any capacity. Being able to test out a new device at the same time would be a nice change of pace. Oh. There's a medallion holder down to the southeast. This will probably end the same way as with V9A1, which wouldn't be too bad, as I'd still get progress on the Hover Jets mission. That is, if it ends identically to V9A1's match. Even if it doesn't, I still got progress on the main mission itself. There's a med kit to the right, but I think I'll go up the nearby stairs instead. Let's see what's at the top, shall we? There was an assault rifle there, but I'll be ignoring it for now. I'm at least somewhat confident in my ability to take down an opponent with my gatekeeper shotgun. I may be the one eliminated instead, but whatever. One of the reasons why I want to avoid the assault rifle is because I want to grab the hover jets and arsenal. I can't exactly pick up both when I have no slots to hold them. On second thought, the more weapons, the better for now, especially since the gatekeeper shotgun is only good at close range. I don't know if I like how close that medallion holder is to me. Wait, are they going the opposite direction from me? That's fantastic. Now I have less to worry about for now. Still, there have been times where we have beaten the medallion holder. Should I risk it? Perhaps they have the hover jets. It may be worth a shot. Do you think? I might go ahead and chance it. I am a special ops droid after all, and I don't seem to be as rusty as I thought I was. Let's just see how well I do, just for a change of pace. Alright, destination. Reckless Railways. The medallion holder appears to be patrolling the bridge crossing the river between Reckless Railways and some sort of building across from Reckless Railways. According to the database, that bridge was near a group of vehicle mod boxes, including a repair, a selection of wheels, and maybe a turret. Regardless, it's that bridge up ahead, which has nobody on it. They could have just crossed it to leave town, and just took off. I'm not going to lie, I actually hope they do have the hover jets, because if they don't, I will have risked my chassis and system over nothing than a meaningless, counterproductive medal, and little else. Maybe a better weapon or two, but my mission wouldn't be that much closer to being complete. And with that, I believe I have talked myself out of it. It just seems like too much risk for too little reward. I'm just going to investigate Reckless Railways for now. Maybe I can find a hover jet from the loot on the ground where multiple loopers of similar skill battled it out until one reigned supreme, leaving Reckless Railways to continue their conquest of the island. Perhaps it's that medallion holder. They could have visited Castle Doom, Doomstadt, or the Raft, and then made their way to Reckless Railways to flaunt their skills and newfound abilities. The ability to siphon health from an eliminated opponent, turn invisible, or locate an opponent within a certain range. The downside is visible on the map, telling each looper where the medallion holders are in relation to them. This is a downside for two reasons. 1. It could lead a more skilled looper that wants the medallion as well to them, or it can make it more difficult to pin down a less confident foe. Speaking of foes, there's definitely someone nearby. Activating self-preservation mode. Are they in this house perhaps? Heading over to the door to confirm. Yes, the sonar says they are. Initializing investigation program. Oh my.